Well, in the bankruptcy proceedings, creditors have to support the outcome, whether it's a restructure or it's liquidation. And so these executives who are trying to recapitalize the company would have to get their full support. The principal players, of course, are the toy vendors, who would have to believe that there would be a likely success as a restructure outcome, as opposed to just simply another filing.
Mom, there's like a DJ. Look at that. Megan would love this.
That's no, you know what that is? A game developer.
The problem that most companies have when they do go into Chapter 11 is there's a problem with their operating performance, not just their lack of cash or their lack of financial capacity. So this company's been failing for quite a few years, and any kind of fundamental restructure would invariably take a fair amount of time and would require an enormous amount of extraordinary financial capacity. The court is organized around the principle that saving the company is a good idea if the creditors support that outcome. So this is all a play on creditor support. Difficult to know whether they could raise additional funds, substantial additional funds, and difficult to know whether they would have trade support from the toy industry. But again, nothing changes in that the fundamental weakness that the company has been exhibiting for many, many years remains the same. So recapping the company in emerging from bankruptcy isn't going to change the fundamental issues that plague the company's ongoing performance. In fact, the company would invariably come out with less working capital than it would really need to have to transform itself. It would simply go back into operation as it had been in the past, and it would probably get into trouble shortly thereafter. So I'm really and unfortunately not optimistic about what's being discussed.